Hi, welcome to Knowledge Hawk, and this video is about the fourth habit of 7 habits of highly effective people. Think win-win. And if you're new to this channel, we Knowledge Hawk team will produce videos on books, science and concepts recommended by the top 1% successful people, and this will help to reach your goals and hit your targets successfully. And don't wait, please subscribe and please make a comment and please hit that like button if you like this video. And coming to this content, the fourth habit of 7 habits of highly effective people, think win-win. Before going to the content, let me give an overview of first 3 habits of 7 habits of highly effective people, which we have been done the 3 videos before this video. Please have a look and it will be very helpful to you. The first habit is be proactive. Be proactive is all about understanding that we are the responsible for our own responsibilities and we take actions upon our self-awareness, imagination and integrity. And the second habit is all about begin with end in mind. Means we plan our goals and we design our destination and we make our blueprint by writing our personal mission statement, and we'll hit our destination upon that. The third habit is all about first things first. We understood how we prioritize things with the 4-quadrant principle. And coming to the fourth habit is about think win-win. And if you understand the first 3 habits is all about the private victory, means winning personally. It's all about personal level. And coming to the fourth habit, from fourth habit onwards, we have the public victory. That is thinking win-win. How we deal with our people around us, how we deal with the situations with other people. The first kind of approach is called think win-win. Let me tell you a small story. So there was one supplier who used to produce one small pins. Okay, there was a manufacturer who has a requirement of the small pins. So the manufacturer came to market and he understood that only one guy who can supply the small pins is this particular supplier. So he came to the supplier and asked him whether let's make a deal or not. Then the supplier little bit went into greedy and he made this price to 3 times, and out of no choice manufacturer bought these pins for him. And later, after 6 months, there is other requirement, there is the same requirement for that particular manufacturer, and at the same time in the market there are many suppliers who can produce these pins. So do you think this manufacturer again come to the first supplier where he bought for the first time? All right, why? Because he broke the relationship by making the selfish decision. But in the same way, the supplier might have made a deal with the manufacturer, understanding if you want any other things and any other pins one more time, you can come to me, I'll give you the same price. So that this manufacturer will always come to this supplier and it is a long-term relationship. So what is a better kind of approach? The second one, right? The second one is called the win-win approach. Both will have the benefit in this kind of approach. Okay, so basically there are basically 4 kinds of approach where people mostly unknowingly follow. The first one is win-lose situation. So win-lose situation, in the win-lose case, people with win-lose mentality, they think that someone should always lose so that they can win. So this is the outbreak of the scarcity mentality. So what is the scarcity mentality? There are basically 2 types of mentalities: abundant mentality and a scarcity mentality. So what is abundant mentality? So abundant mentality people, they'll think of lot of things to achieve. Everyone can achieve and everyone has piece of chunk of success they have. But whereas the scarce mentality, they always think that only one should lose so that I can win. One should go down so that I can raise up. This kind of mentality is a very bad approach and this is a scarcity mentality. So these kind of people, basically they can't even bear with the closed one also, if the closed one also getting succeeded and have their fortune. So this is not a good kind of mentality. So abundance mentality people, they'll think that they'll happy with all they have and they'll always think that everyone can succeed and everyone can reach their goal. So that is called abundance mentality. So the second kind of approach coming to the quadrant is win-win approach. The win-win approach is like as we told in the story in the beginning, the win-win approach will be benefiting both of us. Both the opinions and both the feelings will be satisfied here. So this is the best way of approach. And coming to the third is lose-lose. When two win-lose people will came into encounter with each other, then the lose-lose situation will occur. And coming to the fourth quadrant, that is lose-win situation. This is like people who want to be nice with other people and who want other people to love them. They'll lose their things and they'll make other people win, so that everyone will keep loving them and they'll stay with them. So this is the very bad kind of approach. Even in the long run, this is not a very good kind of approach. This will lead to the outbreak of this lose-win kind of guy, and sometimes it will be very bad bust outs. So basically these win-lose people will surround with the lose-win people. So this is not a, even though they can have a sync, but this is not a good kind of approach in the long run. So what is the best kind of approach is win-win. So if you see the quadrant here, in the y-axis there is a courage, in the x-axis there is a consideration. So what is this courage? Courage means like standing upon for our feelings and opinions, and consideration is understanding and having that maturity and this empathy to understand the feelings and opinions of the other people, the people in front of you. So if you value to yourself and if you value to the others, then you end up with the win-win case. So this is not simple. This is very difficult kind of approach, and it needs a lot of integrity, maturity, and abundance mentality. So what is integrity? Integrity means like valuing to your opinions, ethics, and values. And we should not deviate for our decisions, and we don't deviate for our ethics, what we decided to stand upon. And coming to the second is called maturity. Maturity means understanding that and empathizing the people around us. You have whole maturity for valuing the other people's opinion, so that you can make a very good win-win decision. The third one is the abundant mentality. The people with abundant mentality will always be happy seeing other people succeeding. So this win-win approach is always very good for the interpersonal relationship in a family, in a team. For example, in a family, you'll help your spouse and your spouse will help you, so that they'll have an interdependency. Generally, a lot of people feel that they want to be independent, but we are social beings. There is a lot of interdependent. We depend on our mother, and our mother depends a lot on us, and you depend on your wife, and your wife depend on you. So there is an interdependency. So in the interdependency case, both should win, so that both will be happy, and at the end of the day, in the long run relationship, in the long game, you'll be happy and you'll have a peaceful life. So win-win approach is very best approach for rather than all other three kind of approach. So this is the video, and if you like this video, please click that like button and please subscribe to our channel, The Knowledge Hawk. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and please click that like button if you like this video. Thank you.